Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Audi A5 Sportback Prestige. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For 2018, the Coupe and convertible A5 models return, joined by a new hatchback called the Sportback that has 4 doors. Seeing a 4-door A5 might seem a little strange to you if you're used to the model just being a 2-door. But like the bigger A7 hatchback, the new A5 Sportback enhances the car's cargo carrying versatility. Other notable changes this year include a more powerful 4-cylinder engine and the inclusion of Audi's latest technology and safety features. We can see that the starting price for the Audi A5 this year, the Sportback, starts at $42,600. The MSRP range is actually $42,600 on up to $50,200. This 4-cylinder engine is good for 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds and a combined fuel economy of 27 miles to the gallon. That's your mixed fuel economy, whether on the highway or on the street, or in the city, I should say. Here they're telling us about their 5-star overall safety rating, because what we're going to do here real fast, just to give you a lay of the land on how this review or how this build and price review is going to work, we're going to go over this overview page. We're going to check the technology, the design, the performance, trim and specs, and then we're going to build and price. So we're on the overview page. First stuff they want to tell us about is the 5-star overall safety rating and the fact that the National Highway Traffic Safety Association has given the Sportback a 5-star overall safety rating. Okay, awesome. They also want to tell us about the sleek design, right? Very sleek design. They've pushed the envelope, and they have pushed the envelope. It is a very sleek design, but however, I hate to bust the bubble. This coupe-like design for a 4-door sedan is nothing new. Mercedes-Benz back in 2006 came out with a vehicle called the CLS 500. I will put a photo up so you can see that roof line. This was the first vehicle with that sloping coupe, 4-door sedan with that sloping coupe roof line. It was the Mercedes CLS 500. We will take a look at design, but we'll look at it a little bit further. Remember, we're going to go over the overview, check the technology, and then after that, then we'll take a look at design. So we won't jump ahead of ourselves. We'll keep going over this overview page so we can get a quick synopsis, a lay of the land on what the features are for this new vehicle. So the interior has been redesigned, stands out by fitting in. The Audi A5 Sportback proves that less isn't more. With 2 rear seats and 35 cubic feet of cargo space with rear seats folded, this sports coupe fits into whatever plans you have. Audis have beautiful, beautiful interiors. They really do. The shifters, gorgeous. The wood, the veneers, they're gorgeous. The seats, gorgeous. I've never really been a fan of the whole pop-up interface of the infotainment screen. I wish it was more of a fixed screen like Mercedes or BMW do. But I'm getting over it because everything else is so beautiful. And then, of course, their LCD screen is just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It is. I just did the new BMW X5, okay? And they have and I love BMWs, and they have the whole LCD screen, but it doesn't look anything as good as this. I'm going to put a link up, or I should have already, so you can go check out that video, and you can see the screen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who has a better dashboard layout, the BMW or the Audi? I know they're not the exact same vehicles. Who cares about that? I'm talking about the instrument cluster is superior in the Audi. It's just superior. So this engine makes 252 horsepower, right? We already know that it's good for a 0 to 60 of 5.7 seconds. It's paired with a 7-speed S-tronic transmission to create a sportback that moves as quick as it looks. This is a nice car. I like this car. I don't know how I want to option out the Prestige. We're going to figure that out as we go along, but this is a really nice car. Meaning I don't know how much money I want to try to cram into it and how expensive it's going to get. I think it's so nice the way it sits. We might try to build it out kind of minimalistic. But if we get the Prestige, it kind of has everything on it. And for the starting price of $50,000, you're getting a lot of car. You know, it doesn't have a whole bunch of motor, but it's got enough motor. Here they're talking about their Audi Presense City, which can help detect cornering and stationary vehicles and pedestrians at speeds of up to 52 miles an hour. warn the driver of an imminent collision, initiate emergency braking, and can even help stop the vehicle if it's traveling under 25 miles an hour. Note this. Here is, I don't know if this is supposed to be an A5. This is obviously an A5 Coupe. But is this an A5 Sportback or is it an A7? Kind of looks like an A7 to me. I wonder. Do you know? I'm not sure. There's a nice shot of that car. It's a really pretty car, isn't it? It says, great on its feet. Every Audi A5 features advanced quattro all-wheel drive technology, so it's standard equipment. The system has a variable torque split that can intuitively send power to where it's needed, helping enhance performance and traction as road conditions demand. Nice. Here they're talking about this. Here's a great shot of the instrument cluster, the virtual cockpit. It says, appointed with rich infotainment systems, the Audi A5 Sportback lets you live the good life. The available Audi virtual cockpit is a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that allows the driver to customize information such as navigation and audio, offering classic and infotainment modes as well as Google Earth, which is what they're showing right here. That's pretty tight. Then here they're showing the MMI Touch with handwriting recognition technology, which allows the driver to write their entry rather than selecting letters or numbers and more easily navigate maps by moving a finger across the touchpad. We'll look more into that when we get over to the technology section of this build and price review. Here under design, sculpted like an athlete, that looks like a true story to me because it's very chiseled. Inside and out, the design of the 2018 A5 Sportback adds an athletic look to the iconic styling of the A5 Range, from the flat flowing roofline with standard sunroof, nice, to the luxurious materials that adorn the interior. This is an A5 that's difficult for others to keep up with. They're making a big statement, aren't they? But here's where they're backing up those big statements. We've got a few photos to look at. Leather-wrapped gear selector, the available natural gray oak wood inlays, striking exterior design, power dome hood, and the available full LED headlights. Let's check out some colors. So they're showing it in brilliant black right here, but they have a few other colors. What's this one? Manhattan gray, floret silver, Gotland green, no thank you, glacier white, ibis white. I kind of like the glacier over the ibis. Matador red, a little too dark for me, and the monsoon gray. Honestly, I'm not crazy about any of the colors. Well, there's a few more. Okay. Moonlight blue, mythos black, scuba blue. I guess we're going with the black. Well, I actually like the glacier white. I like the glacier white. That's probably going to be our color for the build. So trim levels. Here's the deal. There's 3 trim levels. There's this premium, there's the premium plus, and then if we scroll down here, then we can see the prestige. We're gonna do the prestige, but let's talk about and look at the premium and the premium plus for a minute. Here's the deal. All A5 models are mechanically identical, and most features are available on all trim levels. I recommend starting, well, depending on where your wallet's at, I recommend starting with the base premium model and adding essential features as you see fit. If you desire advanced safety features like me, the top of the line prestige trim, which is this one down here, is my only choice apparently. It comes with that Audi virtual cockpit, heads-up display with navigation. If you watch my channel, you know I love heads-up display and I love digital speedometers. So I was already sold. Plus, I want the best. Look, the Bang & Olufsen sound system, the upgraded stereo, 19 speakers in that little car, 16 channel, 755 watts. You get, what else is there? There's the MMI navigation, the Park System Plus, and then you get all the features that are here. Here's the features of the Premium and the Premium Plus. The Premium, you're coming in with the smartphone. You get Apple CarPlay and Google Android Auto, Audi Presense Basic, and a rear view camera. With the Premium Plus, you get all of that, plus the full LED headlights, heated front seats, keyless start, advanced care assistance with security services. So it's $50,000 all in for the Prestige, but you really do have the Prestige at this point. And now you're just kind of spicing it up with our features. So that's what we're going to do. Let's keep moving. We still need to go through technology, design, and performance. So let's get on with that show. But not before we get a quick specs overview. Real fast. Who doesn't want to have a few specs? So here's the horsepower, 252. The 0 to 60, we already know. I'm going to say it for the third time, 5.7 seconds. 7-speed S-tronic transmission. Here's your breakdown of your fuel economy, which is 24 miles to the gallon in the city, 34 miles to the gallon on the highway, and you get a mixed mile per gallon of 27 miles to the gallon combined. Your cargo volume with the seats up is 21.8 inches. If you fold down the seats, you have a cargo volume of 35 cubic feet. So now we're on to the technology section. They started off, of course, with their best foot forward, talking about this Audi virtual cockpit, which is super cool, and that it's an available feature. We're going to get the Prestige on this build and price, so it's already included. I would suggest, if you have the coin, to get the Prestige. So let's see what other technology features they have, because surely there's more than this. And there is. There's the Audi smartphone interface. This standard feature enables Apple CarPlay and Google Android Auto interface, allowing you access to your compatible smartphone's features such as navigation, telephone music, and select third-party apps, and can be controlled through the MMI. That's their scroll knob. That's not unlike the BMW iDrive or the Mercedes Command or any of that. Your voice control system or steering wheel control. So that's the Audi smartphone interface. Then you have the MMI Touch. And then look at all those preset buttons there, 1 through 8. I wonder what those do. MMI Touch with handwriting recognition technology allows a driver to write their entry rather than selecting letters or numbers, and more easily navigate maps by moving a finger across the touchpad. Very cool. Here they're talking about Audi Connect. You can connect your Audi to the world with Audi Connect, apparently, an intuitive system that integrates sought-after information like Google Earth, weather conditions, and traffic information. The Audi A5 Sportback comes standard with this stuff. Comes standard with Audi Connect Care Assistance and security service, as well as a complimentary 6-month trial of Audi Connect Prime and Wi-Fi hotspot for passengers. I never got the whole Wi-Fi hotspot thing because your phone normally has a hotspot. And so I get it, but you still have to pay for that service. And so now you're going to pay another service when you already have a hotspot on your phone that you can tether your devices to. So I think that's cool, the technology, but I just don't want another bill, I guess, is what I'm saying. Here's their heads-up display. While nice, now here, I gave Audi, I said Audi has their virtual cockpit, that instrument cluster, this whole deal right here, this whole digital instrument cluster, LCD screen, that's the best in the business to me. However, that said, when it comes to heads-up displays, this is all right. There's nothing wrong with this. This looks pretty good. But BMW does it way better, in my opinion, anyway. But nonetheless, it's got it there. It's got a heads-up display, and it's done to a very high degree. It's really nice. I love this, how it's kind of lets you know. These are the kind of things at a glance you need to know when you're coming up on little intersections like this. So very detailed maps. Nice navigation maps. Before we talk about this driver assistance stuff, I didn't mention any pros and cons like I often do with a lot of my videos lately. This A5 Sportback, as awesome as it appears to be, is like any other vehicle. It has pluses and it has minuses. So for pros, I've got 3. The interior, that's understated and classy. It's got an understated and classy, beautiful interior. It's got strong overall performance out of that little zippy little 4-cylinder. And it's got loads of tech features and options as you are discovering. On the con side, the only thing I can really say is that the interior storage is a little bit limited. There are other vehicles in this class that have more storage space. So, up first for this driver assistance is Audi Presense Basic. In case of an impending collision, standard Audi Presense Basic can intervene to prepare the vehicle for impact. This process includes beginning to close the side windows and panoramic sunroof, pre-tensioning the front safety belts, and preparing the brake system for a quicker response during an unexpected or emergency maneuver. That's cool. Mercedes have been doing stuff like that for a while. This is Audi Presense City. We already read about this on the overview page. It can detect stationary vehicles and pedestrians up to speeds of 52 miles an hour. And it can do emergency braking to help stop the vehicle if the car is traveling 25 miles an hour or less. Audi Side Assist with Presense Rear. Says the available Audi Side Assist with Audi Presense Rear uses radar sensors and optical warnings to help alert you if a vehicle is in your blind spot. Continuously monitoring surrounding vehicles. Right, we know how this works, so it's pretty cool. And then it's going to have an illuminated LED light that alerts you if there's a car in that blind spot. A lot of cars these days have this technology. I'm certainly not minimizing it. I love this technology. I love the side blind spot assist, and then I also like the next one that's coming up. Your rear cross traffic alert. You're backing out at the grocery store or some other place like that, and you've got this huge van in next to you where you basically have to put your whole car out into the lane before you can see. It's nice that you have what? Rear cross traffic assist to let you know, don't put your car back out there, or yes, it's clear to do that. So I love that technology. This is cool. Vehicle exit assist. This is available with the Premium Plus trim level. And it'll be available on the Prestige, of course. This features an illuminated LED lights to help alert you and the front passenger to vehicles or cyclists approaching from behind when the doors are open. So that way, you can avoid a really bad accident. That's really cool. Here we go. Let's talk about the Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound. It's hard to see this reading or these words. Let's see. The available Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound provides concert hall definition with 19 speakers, 16-channel amplifier, and 755 watts of power. And with an additional subwoofer only available on the A5 Sportback, you may be inspired to put on your own concert in the park. Hardy har har. But you know it sounds good, though, seriously. Let's explore design. It says, get out and put in with style. The sharp, precise, wave design shoulder line and pronounced wheel arches highlight the standard Quattro all-wheel drive, while rear horizontal design lines accentuate the vehicle width. With 35 cubic feet of cargo space when the back seats are folded down, the A5 Sportback is the perfect balance of form and function. We will take a look at this gallery. Let's make sure there isn't anything else notable on this section first. Here, real quick, they're just saying that it's got a distinguished aesthetic. The interior is gorgeous, sophisticated. It combines comfort and sophistication to create an exhilarating environment for drivers and passengers alike. They can't stop talking about that 35 cubic feet of cargo space, can they? All right, here's the full gallery. So dual exhaust outlets and honeycomb structure. I won't read every one of those. You can pause the video if you want to catch all that. Nice place. Striking interior. There's the available full LED headlights. LED tail. I said I was going to read all of them, and here I am reading them all. Then the 18-inch Audi Sport 5 double spoke star design wheels. That's a silly name. They could have come up with a better name than that. That does not roll off the tongue. Expansive wing design dashboard. Interior is real nice. The wheels are nice. I just don't like the name. Climate control integration within inlay trim. Nice. Yeah, it is. It's right in the wood trim. Nicely done. Available natural gray oak wood inlays. Leather wrapped gear selector. It's all brand new. Looking all short and stubby, but super performance and sporty looking. I like it. What do we got here? The power dome hood. We've seen that photo already. All right, let's talk performance. We've gone through the design. Let's replay this video while I'm talking. So it says, drive as good as it looks. 252 turbocharged horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque. Audi Drive select driving modes, shift-by-wire gear selection. Every Audi A5 is designed to deliver an elevated feeling of control, be it in traffic or on your favorite back road. Look at that. It makes 273 pound-feet of torque from 1,600 RPMs all the way up to 4,500 RPMs. This motor is going to pull. It's going to pull and it's going to feel responsive probably almost all the time, honestly, unless you're just really maxing out your top speed. Other than that, this thing's going to feel really responsive. It's a nice car. I like it. They're going to tell us about their legendary Quattro all-wheel drive, which enables high precision, dynamic handling through active torque distribution to the rear axle. It provides enhanced directional stability at high cornering speeds, giving you confidence at every turn. Here's the Audi Drive Select, which allows the driver to pre-select 3 driver selectable modes. The result, performance you can modify to help tailor your Audi A5 Sportback to suit your driving style. Redesigned 5-link rear suspension. Says that this standard front rear suspension on this vehicle offers sporty driving experience and comfortable ride for the long distance. It can do both, a sporty drive and a comfortable ride. This 5-link suspension layout was developed with lightweight construction in mind, yet also allows for excellent steering precision, handling, and comfort. Okay, so we got through the performance. We're over here on the trim and specs. We already kind of looked at some of those specs already. So what specs we didn't look at was height. The vehicle's 54.6 inches tall. It's 186.3 inches long. The overall wheelbase is 111 inches. Its width is almost 80 inches with the mirrors, almost 79.8. Front headroom is 39.4. Rear headroom is 37. Front leg room is 41.3. Rear leg room is 35.1. Okay, so we've gone through everything. We've done the overview, looked at the technology, the design, the performance, trim and specs. We've done all that. There's only one thing left to do. That's to build and price this A5 Sportback Prestige. It starts at $50,200, so let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on the configurator, and we'll go ahead and take some side shots or get the full range of shots here. It is a very attractive car. Quite attractive car. I like it a lot. Looks really good. All right, but we need to get back to the exterior photos, because we're getting ready to choose our exterior paint color, which I already know what it is, but let's do it anyway. Okay, now the only colors that I liked were either the black or the, what's the color called? Ibis white. It was called Ibis white or the brilliant black. I think I want to do the Ibis white. We're going to do it in Ibis white. And yeah, let's move on. That was a no-cost color option. And now we have some wheel options. These are the standard 18-inch, 10 spokes. And then you have these 18-inch 5-arm. Then you have these 19-inch. But to do that 19-inch, you have to get a Sport Line package. Or I'm sorry, the S-Line Sport package. Which I do like that stuff. But I just kind of want to look at the other wheels first really fast. These are 19-inch wheels. All right, so these are 19-inch wheels. Oh, they have more wheels? These are 19. All right, sorry about that. There we go. 19-inch S-Line wheels. So you can get these S-Line wheels without getting the S-Line package, apparently. So they're selected for $800. For headlights, we have the full LED headlights, so we don't need to worry about those. That's standard equipment on the Prestige. Okay, so we have some seating options. Here's the standard seat, and then there's the sport front seats contained in the S-Line pack. Oh, so did we get sucked into the S-Line package? I guess we did get sucked into the S-Line package. My bad. I guess we did get sucked into the S-Line. All right, well, no worries. That's fine. I wanted those wheels. We'll stick with these front seats. Let's hit the information bar, and it's going to tell us a little bit about that S-Line package. That gives us 18-inch wheels, but we upgraded to those 19-inch, right? That gives us the front sport seats with 4-way power lumbar. That gives us illuminated S-Line stainless steel door sills, the sport suspension, fender badges, bumpers, and side blades. I think they mean side sills down here, I think. For interior color, right, we chose the Ibis white. We guess we can't go wrong with the black leather. I don't want to do the Atlas beige. And then if we had to do that, we need to remove a whole bunch of stuff, which I don't want to do any of that anyway. So I think we're just going to stick with the black leather. I don't have to get complicated on my interior selections. I like black leather. You can't go wrong with it. And then if you ever decide to get rid of the car, black leather is always a seller. You can't go wrong with black leather, and it looks good. If you keep it up, it doesn't look dry. It can look rich with the right leather care. So for the veneers, they've got the aluminum, they've got the dark brown walnut, which is probably going to be my choice, yes. Or they have this gray oak, which I'm not really feeling the gray oak. Let's do the dark brown walnut wood. It's $350, but I like the way it looks. It dresses the cabin up a lot. Gives it a much needed swath of color and richness. Okay, packages and options here. We already have the S-Line package, as we know. Do we have the driver assistance package? Let's read more about it. Now, that's a $1,800 option. It's going to give us adaptive cruise control, Audi active lane assist, traffic sign recognition, high beam assist. You know, it's $1,800, and it's not really the money, but there's nothing really in there that I'm really crazy about for the $2,000 that it's going to cost. So we're going to skip this one. So they have a warm weather package and a cold weather package. Let's see what the deal is here. Warm weather package, ventilated front seats, front sport seats with 4-way power lumbar, and there's a triangle there. And so I wonder if, I suppose if you choose this, it's going to want to remove the S-Line package. Let's see what it says. Yeah, it's going to want to remove the S-Line package, which we're not going to do. So we're not going to get the warm weather package. We will, however, get the cold weather package. That gives us heated steering wheel with shift paddles, and it gives us heated rear seats, because I think the heated front seats are standard equipment on this vehicle. So we're going to do the cold weather package. We already have the Bang & Olufsen. I'm not going to worry about the summer tire. I'm not going to worry about those 19-inch wheels. We have these 19-inch wheels, so we're good. Heated front seats are standard. We have that. Ventilated front seats. Do we want ventilated front seats? What will that give us? It doesn't even tell us. I think that gives us some cooling feature or something like that. It's $800, and as long as it doesn't remove anything, I'm okay with it. The adaptive damping suspension, however, that's surely going to remove the S-Line package, but the S-Line package already has a special performance setup, or suspension setup, so we don't need to worry about that. Here's the rear passenger thorax side airbags, however, for $350. And yeah, I want my rear passengers to be safe, so we're going to add that to the configuration. And then we can close this window out and move on to the next, which is accessories. Let's check out the accessories. All-weather floor mats for the front. Yes. All-weather cargo mat. Base carrier bars. Skip, skip, skip. Okay, I guess that's all they got. Let's move on. This would be the summary. So it's worth noting that if you like the way I built and priced this Audi A5 Sportback, check the description below. I will put a link to the build summary, so that way you have this build PDF if you like that. Let's just run down this real fast. We got the Ibis white, the black leather, the S-Line package, the dark brown walnut, and all-weather mats. So we spent $4,200 in equipment upgrades. Check it out. We're only at $55,000. This is a lot of car. I really like the Audi. I think it's the bargain out of the German sedans, but you're not giving up anything. They're really nice. $55,475 out the door. Then you've got your technical specs down here. And I'm going to go ahead and, if I can, I don't see where you can print it. Yeah, save as PDF. I'm going to go ahead and print this and save this PDF. Then I'm going to upload it to my file sharing site that I like to use called MediaFire. And when I upload it over there, it'll give me a link. And I'm going to put that link in the description. So like I said, if you like this build and price of this build summary of this car, you can get a hold of it by clicking the link in the description below. So I'm all done. I'm going to wrap this video up. If you've made it to the end, you're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, have a wonderful day.